Hello, everyone. All right, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's play some The Long Dark, shall we? Switching over to the second portion of our stream. And, here is Grey Mother, just chilling, doing her thing. And apparently there's some mountaineering boots drying out. She's prepared some soup. We're boiling some water. We need to probably drink this 32 minutes until it's melted. And we're also very, very hungry. Now, if you look at where we're at with our quests, at this point, we're not going to be able to help Grey Mother with getting her all of the extra supplies because we just don't have enough calories in this portion. So we're going to need to just move on to the main quest, which is Paradise Lost. And we need to find the climbing area on the outskirts of Milton. Now, we're going to do that. It is the morning, so we could go ahead and try and do that. Let's see if there's any food in this cabinet. So we need to, completely change our supplies. All right, so I have food on me, but I need to sort the equipment here by weight. And we need to put stuff away that we don't need. So, for example, like Mackenzie's pants, we're not wearing these at the moment, but we need to figure out what we want to take. We have some extra space, so let's go into this, and we need the mountaineering rope. I believe this is a must for the quest, and we already have a lantern. We have some jerry can, but we probably want to take a bedroll, and we want to take the antiseptic. Pretty much the simple tools, like any kind of medicine. I think we want to take all of this. I don't know what we need to take to get to this next portion, but I'm prepared to, take as much as we can here. So now I'm overburdened, but not horrible. I'm going to eat. Going to go here and what's the worst thing that I have? All right, this. Go for it. Eat that. Drink. Some tea. A little bit of calories anyway. Eat the chocolate bar. Eat the granola bar, and I'm going to just eat again the other chocolate bar. All right. Now I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to cook some rosehip tea in there, and I'm just going to pass time until it's ready, and we're going to drink it. And this will not only give us some calories and some hydration, but it'll give us the warming effect. And now we're just going to go out into the great beyond. We need to find where to climb. Hopefully I have everything that I need. Let me look at the map. All right, so the climbing site is over here. And we need basically go to the gas station and then go up this way. So let's do it. I have to be a little bit careful walking around because I am carrying a lot, but I don't want to leave something behind that's necessary. All right, Milton. From what I understand, granted, I'm not a person who is an expert in this game, but from what I've been told about Wintermute, once I leave Milton, which is the first chapter, I'm never coming back. Alright, hopefully the dogs don't come at me. I've been hearing that the dogs actually, they track you by scent. So if I'm carrying anything like guts, animal meat, they'll come after me more readily. This one is just like I'm the wind is blowing toward it, so this thing might be coming at me. I might have to fire at this dog. I really, really don't want to. Let me just very, very quickly... I can't go into my bag quickly. That looks like it kind of turned around. I'm going to go like right this, and I'm going to try to just make sure I don't have any... I hear it. God, what a pain. Okay. I don't want to turn my ankle. Hey, Chew, what's up, my friend? Thanks for following. I tried to move away from it. I hear a dog growling. I don't see it. I'm just going to pretend like it's not coming to kill me. All right. So we go this way. I could check back in at the gas station to see if there were any calories left behind, you know, something like that. But I really don't think that there are. There's some of the beard hanging there that we could gather, but this is fine. So we're going the right way. I'm going to just show the map here. And actually the right way is up this way. And it says trail. There's some bunnies we could, you know, try and snipe with our stones and stuff. We could set snares here if we had any. I don't really. You know, now that I think about it, I saved the game before I started this trip. I don't recall that I brought anything with me for starting a fire. Oh, look, there's a little kind of like... I never went up this way. Alright. This is the climbing area. Alright. There's a little house here. Maybe they have some food. Oh, they have some soda. History of the Collapse, Part 2. For places like Great Bear, already quite remote and suffering after decades of economic decline, the sudden collapse was the final straw. Without any major local economic drivers of their own, the remaining communities on Great Bear became completely dependent on a supply lifeline from the mainland. Regular shipments of basic staples designed to keep them alive, fuel, food, medical supplies, etc., in many ways akin to World War II-era wartime rationing. In exchange for regular supply drops, the mainlanders, in some cases, at the behest of their economic overlord south of the border, felt justified in taking whatever supplies and raw materials they needed to maintain the urban communities, including dismantling some of the heavy industrial infrastructure left on Great Bear. Wow. All right, then. Well, to be honest, this is great to find. Some sodas and stuff here. I'll pick up this soda, obviously. Any other supplies are useful. Stack of papers. So we could heat up here if we needed to. It's got a wood burner. I'm just looking for any.
Drop any of this gear.
I know. You got a lot of gear. Oh, there's a bed here, too. And, what is this? A cowl. Okay. Well, we could sleep here. Take that. There's that emergency phone. I'm sure that'll work. Search the drawers.
Is it food or?
It is food. So there are some calories up here I could have found. I suppose, if I would have searched a little better. Ooh, flare shell. That's great. Need that for my gun here. But I still don't think it was sufficient. I'm going to take this and just see if I can... Oh, there's another flare shell. Oh, there's a bunch of them, actually. And there's a first aid kit. What you got?
This stuff will come in handy.
These are really good. Emergency stim, bandage. Beautiful. Now, I'm going to go into my inventory. I'm going to select over here my lantern. I guess it's under... Okay, so this stuff right here, this fresh gut, I'm going to drop that because I'm getting tracked because I have this kind of stuff on me, like this fresh deer hide. It needs to be cured. So there's really no reason for me to carry this at the moment. Where is my storm lantern? Here it is. It's 89%, so I can, repair it with the scrap metal. Let's do it. Keep it in good shape. All right. And that seems to be pretty reasonable. I just didn't want to carry the scrap metal around. Now, the idea is, let me look on the map. Find the climbing place. Yeah, I just want to make sure, like, if it's going to be so far away to this next area, I'm going to just get a fire going and probably sleep there. So I don't have to travel at night and freeze. But it looks like I'm going to get there really quickly. Now, there's a little picnic shelter, picnic area here. Okay. I couldn't step up that incline. It was too much for me. I mean, it's a beautiful place to picnic. There's a great view, but there's no food or anything here, so let's hit the climbing spot. It is this way? Well, I thought it would be up, but maybe it's down, like you leave through the picnic area? I must have not been going the right way. Find the climbing area on the outskirts of Milton. I mean, well, no, there was a sign down here. It says climbing area. Okay, so here we are. Let's look around here. See if there's something that we need to climb. Definitely a little cave. Hey, hot dog, what's up, my friend? Hey, Mac, this game is super interesting. It's like a survival game that's very, very realistic in the Canadian wilderness in a freezing environment. It's got a neat story, and I'm looking for the way out of town. What's that? That might actually just be... Is that the gas station down there? This isn't the right way. Alright, so let's go back to the picnic area before it gets too dark. Alright, so I'll head down here. I'll try not to sprain my ankle. I'm carrying too much, so I need to be mindful of that. Oh, I see a little sign up there. I think that's where I was supposed to go. I'm going to drop down to try to get out. AMAC, everyone left, my friend. There was like there was a slow decline, but we're trying to figure that mystery out. And then there were these like events going on, these kind of strange electrical, like almost like, Aurora Borealis, the Northern Lights, but more dangerous. All right, here's where we got to go. Oh my goodness, look at that. Okay, right, but, I mean, you want me to climb? I'm waiting for like a prompt or something to appear. I do have the rope. Is that what you want me to use? Avina, what is up? Yes, Amac, I am holding a flare gun. Let me put it away. It's a good point. And let me see if I can get out, you know, the right supplies that I need. No, I don't want that. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna check my rope. I have some rope that I brought. Well, it's just right there, but I don't know how to use it. Yeah, it won't let me hold the rope. It just says, here's the sign. It's like, hey, you can do it. Alright, I'm just gonna save it. New story 3, and we're just gonna call this rope. Alright. So either I tie off the rope to something. Most of the stuff you just interact with the X button. It's not like you do anything else. Okay. That looked good. I broke my legs. Okay. I mean, I didn't die, but that can't be the right way to do that. There's got to be a better way. All right, we're going to figure this out. I have a rope, right? Like, let me see. Navigation, no. Find the climbing area. I did. Did I need to bring, like, the mountaineering boots? Did I not do everything correctly? Trying to figure out, like, what else they want me to do for this to trigger. I was just expecting it to be like, tie off your rope here. Or, you know, something to that effect. I could tie it on this. Can I tie the rope? Let me look on the map. Find the climbing area. This is the climbing area. There's a sign. Maybe I tied it to this big tree or this rock. Here it goes. Deploy mountaineering rope.
I have a bad feeling I'm never going to see this place again.
Okay, you hear what he says? He has a bad feeling he's never going to see this place again. So there we go. I tied on the rope. And this is like, if I do this, I won't ever come back. Here we go. All right, we're using the rope. This looks good. I feel very safe. What happened? Did you fall?
What the hell? I guess that rope was older than it looked.
Rope break? Ow. Find your way through the mountains. Oh my god. So now the game is like, try to survive. I dare you. Okay. So let's go ahead and do we need to do first aid? How am I? I'm going to check myself out. Am I hurt? No, I'm well fed. I'm okay. I'm a little tired. All right. Well, let's go. Yeah, rope just straight broke. Gray Mother cut it. We know she did. All right. So we need to quickly find... There's a little tent or something over there. We need to quickly find a place to stay because we're about to freeze to death. We don't have very much time before the climbing area is this way. Okay. Find your way through the mountains. Hey, look, there's a fire over here. Is there somebody down here? Maybe there's a new person. It sure did, AMAC. You know what, Morgan? It might have been. She was like, "Don't think I forgot, Mainlander, what you did." Yeah, there is a person. Is that Methuselah again? That old codger from the gas station? Did you make it? Oh, oh. All right. All we want is to meet. I guess I could take the hide and the gut and just try to cure it, but oh, we're gonna smoke it all. It's Methuselah again. He's chilling. What's that? What is this? You care to explain yourself? All right, I'm gonna cook this moldy venison, and I'm gonna cook this moldy venison, and I guess I'll talk to you in a moment. I'm gonna go into my inventory, and I'm gonna go to this fresh deer hide. I'm just gonna drop this and these right away to just start curing them. It's gonna take. It takes like several game days for this to cure, so I might as well get it started. It's me again, dude.
So, we meet again.
This what you do? Hang around campfires and share wisdom?
These are confusing times. Let me see if I can help you make sense of them. I am an old man. I've seen many things. Some would say too many. I've seen this happen before. We've sinned. Now we're paying the price.
Are you talking about religion?
Not religion. Redemption.
Is this about the lights in the sky?
The lights in the sky are a reckoning. The wonder of humanity and all its creations laid bare. Her warnings went unheeded.
Whose warnings?
Mother Nature's. The signs were there for those willing to see them. This has all happened before. Soon we'll all be tested. We'll have to choose how far we'll go to survive.
What do you mean this has happened before?
Big change is coming. Are you ready to face it?
Not really.
I'm no hero. I'm just looking for someone. Doing my best to survive in the meantime.
The end of Milton's story is a sad one. Too many people lost after already too much suffering. You chose to take mercy. To save a life that probably didn't deserve to be saved.
You mean the convict? How'd you know about that?
Whispers in the wind.
That bastard deserved to die, all right. But it's not for me to pass judgment on that.
Let's hope you hold on to your merciful ways, and the new world doesn't just grind you to dust.
Look, my friend is out there. I'm gonna find her, and then we're gonna get out of here. The power's gonna come back. They'll get the roads back open, Milton will recover. Everything will go back to being the way it's supposed to be.
How do you know this isn't how things are supposed to be?
Good luck, old man. Enjoy your apocalypse.
You keep your luck, stranger. I have a feeling you're going to need it.
Okay, thanks, old man. Okay, Amac, have a great night, my friend. Thanks so much for stopping in. This is cooked, so we will take it, and then 15 minutes until ready. So actually, I'm going to eat this venison. I need a bunch of calories anyway. It's only 263, so we might as well get a top off here. Let's go ahead and cook some tea. We're thirsty. And I'm going to go ahead and just wait until it's ready. And we're going to eat it. And that was good. And then drink it. Wonderful. Now he has an extra can if you need it. And he also has some food that you can take, but we don't really need it at the moment. So it's getting really, really cold, unfortunately. We're going to need to find a place to rest. You could see the dark coming in. I don't see a settlement right off the get-go. I'll collect these rose hips. You know, we could just put a fire down here. This should shelter us from the wind. It does. So we have this as a backup. But I'm going to try to see if I can find anything better. There's rabbits to hunt. So we could set snares here. I'm not going to gather anything anymore. I'm just kind of doing some exploration work. Hey, look, there's a rope up here. That's interesting. Well, I don't know if I want to use this rope after what happened with the last one. It didn't go so well for me when I tried to climb the rope, but maybe that was because I was going down the rope, you know. I think I have to go up. Find your way through the mountains. I don't see any other places to sleep. This is making me super tired, though, climbing the rope. You can see my fatigue bar. We're going to need to sleep really, really soon. Alright, and let's see what we can find as we get up here. We made it. Alright. Yeah. This doesn't look too promising. We can climb across this tree trunk, I guess. Totally safe.
Dark out here.
It is getting dark.
Time to look for shelter.
We're looking for shelter. You got that right. All right, we'll just kind of scamper across this. And there's a frozen waterfall. There's always shelter behind the waterfall, right? This is maybe a windscreen if we had to stay there. We still have the warming effect, though, so I'm okay with just pressing on. The only radial that I'm really worried about is my sleep, actually, which is hardly ever the case, but I've been doing a lot of intense physical activity. So this is worth just taking the meat.
Just need to close my eyes.
Yeah, no, we're getting really tired, but we do need the meat. I'm going to go ahead and get my lantern out. I didn't realize the fuel was so low. I should have filled this up with the jerry can back at Grey Mother's. Bad mistake there. Let's find someplace to stay. A cave would be ideal, but this looks like a windbreak. Oh. There's a cattail. Take this, baby. Have something to eat. Okay, so this area is safe from the wind. I'm going to actually try to make my shelter here. It's not that great, but we don't have much choice. So I'm going to go ahead and try to put a fire down right here. And we're going to use, yes, this is fine. Tinder plug. Do it. Alright, so I have a bedroll. I think I can set that up next to this. Failed to start the fire. Uh-oh. Try it again. I'm going to use some accelerant. I have some. And then we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put out my lantern. Don't need it. And we're going to add fuel. So I have 2 hours of fire. Not very much. I'm going to go ahead and cook that meat. And I'm going to go ahead and... no cooking slots available. That's fine. I'm going to drink one of the sodas. I'd like to get some more wood, but there's very, very little around here. There's not even sticks. So, one thing I might do is, here. Try to put a bedroll, like, you know, by the fire. Why can't I put it there? Oh, too far away to place it. I'm standing too far away is what you're telling me. I can't put it down. Must have picked the wrong place. Alright, let's see if I can put this anywhere. Mm-hmm. Uh... 15 sticks and 5 cloth to build a snow shelter, huh? Don't have that. Alright. Well, another thing I could do, I don't know if I brought any coffee. I could try that. I'm just venturing forth a little bit to see if there's anything that I can spy that would help me, but I just don't see it. Here's a big tree. Maybe there are some, you know, sticks and stuff I can get out of that. Go ahead and get this. There you go. Alright, great. And this is, this venison's almost burned. We need to eat it to fill up our calories. And then I'm going to go ahead and cook. All I can make is a recycle can. All I can make is tea. I mean, there are trees out here. To try to get sticks from, but I think I'm just going to have to press forward. I don't think I have a choice. I'm okay on pretty much everything except sleep. I guess I could pass time, but I don't think that helps me with my sleep. Alright, so if I camp craft and I Past time. I'm going to keep trying to put this bedroll somewhere. I mean, I just don't understand. Maybe because it's on ice, I guess I can't. Or maybe I put the fire, like, in the wrong place. Too far away to place. Oh, here we go. I could sleep here, even though it's not close to my fire. That's a problem. It feels like it's 16 degrees. Okay, I'm going to drink the tea and sleep. I don't recommend this. But I'm going to try to sleep for 1 hour. Let's see what happens. The fire should still be lit. I'm actually fine. It's like super cold, but I was able to sleep just fine. Inedible burn stuff. I burned the meat. Yeah, I should have paid attention to that. There's 18 minutes of fire left. So let me then sleep for another hour and see what happens. Now I'm super cold. But all right, let's go. No, I want to actually take the bedroll. Okay. And we're going to have to keep moving. I'll try to gather some stuff. Hey, MLG, what's up, my friend? Good evening, good to see you. Alright. Hopefully I can get another fire going. I have accelerant, and I have some of the stuff we need, but I don't have enough firewood to burn, really. And here's some sticks. No, never mind. I missaw that. Not sticks. Alright, I just need to keep going. Okay, this is a much better place for where I should have slept. But this says leave Milton region. All right, here we go. Okay, now we're in a cave. And here's some firewood. All right, great. And here's a stick. So we can make a small fire here. Not much. Here's a stick. Looking good. So I'm going to see if there's enough stuff for us to... it's warmer in the cave, so I don't have to worry about that. Wow. Okay. I need to break this down. I need as much wood as I can get. MLG, this is a kind of survival game that's set in the freezing Canadian wilderness, and your plane crashes, and you're transporting your ex-wife somewhere on a secret mission, and you're trying to find her after the crash. Oh, here's some coal. This is very good. But it's a really... there's like a spooky element to the game, but it's very, very harsh in terms of realistic survival elements. So I'm doing my best just to not freeze to death or get eaten by a wolf. I need to refuel my lantern. Oops. Well, that's not really what I meant to do, but okay. Okay, that's also not what I meant to do. Here, refuel it. There we go. Well, I'm out of fuel. That's awful. But hopefully we can find some more. Dear God. Alright. I should have topped off my fuel. Now I feel terrible. I'm trying to get enough... Here we go. Here's some more firewood. Firewood so that I can actually just, like, sleep here. I have coal, too, which I should be able to maybe add to my fire. It'll just smoke me out. I'm not going to pass out yet, though, from exhaustion, so I'm just going to press forward and see, you know, what the best plan is. Uh-huh. Okay. Hey, Crispy. Good evening, my friend. Good to see you. Oh, God. I hope I didn't turn myself around. No, this is new. Okay, good. Sticks. This is a big cave. Requires light to break down with tool. Why can't I? Alright, fine. It was letting me do it before. There's a bunch of coal here, too. Now I'm carrying too much. That's okay. You know, Crispy, the minions aren't good. The first minions, the imps that I had, but the minions I get at the end, my friend, are good. At least in my opinion. Oh, we found a flare and some firewood. Okay. So I'm going to call this a sign, and I'm going to try to sleep right here. So I'm going to put the bedroll down first. So that I don't have to worry about that. There we go. Place it. And then let's put down a fire. Great. And then use the tinder plug. Okay, so we're going to light this baby up.
Come on. Come on.
Hopefully, anyway. That's the plan. Got it. And
turned out pretty well.
Turned out great. And we're going to add fuel. And yeah, coal adds like an hour. So now we have 9 hours of fire going, which is probably more than we need, but that's great. I'm going to turn off my lantern, save fuel immediately. And then we're going to go to the cooking slot, and we can cook... we can melt some water. And then I'm going to melt some more water. Okay? And I'm really, really tired. So I'm basically just going to pass the time until this is ready. And pass the time until it's ready. And then we'll drink this water. And then this water...
I'm going to need to rest soon.
We're going to take it. And then we're going to rest, and we're going to rest for like 8 hours because I'm super tired. I'm actually going to rest for 9 hours. I want it to be light. I don't know what time of night it is. I want to completely fill up our wheel on sleep. 9 hours didn't actually even do that, which is surprising. The fire is going out. Let's flare it back up here. And let me get the cedar firewood on there. There we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and just get some water going. Water. Get it going. We're hungry. Let's see what we can eat. I have these cattail stalks. We'll eat these for sure. I'll just jam on these while the water boils. Get some calories in there. I'll save the granola bar. I think I still have some, like a soda. Yeah, let me drink this orange soda. This will give calories and some hydration. Alright, getting the calories in there. Okay. Actually, almost full. We'll pass time, and we will drink it. Yeah, as Alex is saying, my minions were terrible, but then they got sweet. And then we'll just take this water. We will take this can. We will pick up our bedroll, and let's move it. I'm going to get out my lantern and light it up. Let's try to find our way out of this cave. Actually, wait a minute. Which way is the right way? This way. I almost went the wrong way. Look, you can see light coming in. Oh, wait, maybe not. No, wait. That's the branch that I couldn't break down, isn't it? Yes, okay. Yeah. I wondered why it said you need light to break this down. It said that because the sunlight comes through. And it wants you to, like, Indiana Jones style, walk into the light. I'm actually just going to take a torch out of this. And save some fuel. So we're going to go this way using just a torch from the fire. Try to save some lantern fuel and figure out that looks like the way out. By Jove. If I've ever seen the way out. That appears to be a way out. Leave the cave. Yes, indeed. Well, there's the Orca gas station. Or a Orca gas station, I guess. Oh my god. There's a person getting mauled by a bear. Okay. Leaving the old world behind. Thank you, community. Our heartfelt thanks to all those players who supported us while The Long Dark was on Kickstarter, Early Access, and Game Preview. Alright, so these are the credits, because I think we must have beat the first chapter, but there are, I think, 4 chapters at this point. Whoa, David Hayter is Jeremiah? That's awesome. David Hayter is the voice actor who does Solid Snake, I'm pretty sure, from Metal Gear. Hey, Sparktrap, what's up, my friend? Good to see you. I'm so glad you're enjoying those. Yep, I'll be making some more of those videos, my friend. There's so much to do in Graveyard Keeper. It's such a great game. Oh, Tencent? was the publisher for this game? I did not know that. All right, so we'll have to see what this next chapter is all about. Do we finally get a gun? Okay. Yes, Sparktrap, that was my problem too, right? You want to try to do everything all at once, but really you just have to kind of not worry. There's no rush. You can take your time, and it'll all work out. All right, we're going to continue to episode 2. So we need to find out if we actually get a rifle, because that would be a big upgrade from throwing
Kind of heavy.
The song is great, but it's copyrighted, so YouTube will flag it. Can't use it. This pack is getting kind of heavy, I said, and I've got a fire here. I'm warming my hands. Where am I now? Oh, I'm with this guy who got hit by the bear.
The lights.
Hey. Hold.
Whoa.
Easy. Take it easy.
Who are you?
Name's Mackenzie. I'm the one who saved you from the bear.
You kill it?
I don't think so. But I hit it. Maybe scared it away.
Not the way you shoot.
Glad your memory's coming back.
This is David Hayter. This dude.
He got me good this time.
This time?
Yeah. Me and the old bear go back a ways. There's unfinished business between us.
I bandaged you up, but you're in bad shape. Is there anywhere to get medical help?
What? You mean like a hospital? Out here? Nah, nothing like that.
I see you have a radio. Can we call for help?
No. Radio's been dead for the past few days. I can't raise any of the usual channels. I'm not sure why.
Well, you'll need some stronger meds to avoid infection. And for the pain.
You some kind of doctor?
No. But I've been around doctors enough to know you'll be in trouble soon. Unless you get some better help than I can give you.
Yeah. Right. Well... closest help is probably in Milton. Back the way you came.
There's nobody left to help you there. The town's pretty much deserted. There was a fire and...
Damn. My next town's days away. I'm wrecked. But if you leave now, you might be able to...
You won't last days like this. Must be another way.
There's someone who might help. But we can only reach them by radio.
So, we're back to where we started. There's got to be somewhere nearby that might have medical supplies, or another radio we can use.
You might find some comms gear, or parts, in the old Carter Dam. It's probably ancient stuff, though. That place has been abandoned for years. It used to have a first aid room. Might still be some old meds there, too. Something strong enough to maybe numb this pain.
Hang in there. I'll be back as soon as I can.
Wow.
Wait. Wait. The old bear. He's still out there. He'll be wanting to finish the job.
Okay.
I'll leave the door open.
Here. Take my rifle. You won't kill him, but you might scare him off again.
Right.
Watch out. The dam. Unstable.
Wait, what? What do you mean unstable?
I need you to go
He's passed out.
fight a bear and search an unstable dam. No problem. I do these kinds of things all the time. I'm in the Trapper's Cavern. Chapter 1 of Part 2. Enter the abandoned dam is our objective. Alright, so first of all, we gotta take this rifle. Equip it, for the love of God. Take all the bullets you got. Take it. Take that. Take this. Alright. Load this thing up. Put as many bullets in there as you can. There you go. Alright. What you got here? Workbench. Hey, Roma, good to see you, my friend. I know. This game is amazing. Like, I love the story. I love how everything has changed. You know, from what I was doing, trying to help Grey Mother, trying to figure things out at Milton. And now I've got a completely new chapter. But I feel like they've done such a good job of introducing me to the, you know, first parts of survival. Now I know a little bit. I've got a wood stove. You know, we can do some stuff here. I'm slightly hungry, but I'm guessing there's food. He's got some tinder plugs. There's fire, wood. I could take this with me, you know, if I wanted to, but I could also leave it here. Here's some dog food. Oh, it's pork and beans.
Still eat this.
Heck yeah, 600 calories. Where am I at calorie-wise? I'm at 1963. I don't think I can actually eat all of this right now, but we'll take it. Search that locker, number 5. Empty. What you got here? Is that leather? It's just part of his workbench. So at the workbench, I could make a snare, but I don't really have... I could make rabbit skin gear, I guess. But I need cured rabbit stuff. So I need to kill rabbits and then cure their skin, which I don't have any of that. I mean, like, let's see. There's some soap and... Oh, there's a granola bar in there. That guy's going to wake up like, where's my candy bar? I don't know how to tell you this. Okay, so first things first, I need to drop some stuff off in this locker. I'm carrying too much. Now, I wish I could give the guy... I have so many antibiotics. I wish I could give him them, but I don't think you can. All right, I'm going to drop off... I'm going to put the simple tools and, you know, a bunch of these sticks behind. The pants, the windbreaker. I could rip that stuff up and repair my clothing if it got bad. I don't think I need these stones, really, for the time being. This torch can go. Let me, yeah, sort things by weight. That's good. Here, put all these stones away. No, not the bandages, dear God. One bandage, that's fine. Man, this antiseptic's like super, super heavy, comparatively. I got one snare, got a pair of socks. It's extra. Extra socks. Water purification tablet. I have a ton of flares. These are actually good. Oh, I could have had this energy drink maybe when I was getting really tired. That could have helped me, perhaps. I have a few more cans than I probably need. Yeah, see, I've got antibiotics. I should be able to just give this dude that. Apparently not. This scarf is no good. That thing ain't good. That thing's god-awful. Alright. I'm still overweight, though. Like, this rifle is just really heavy. What could I drop? Like, I don't want to... you know what it is. It's all this water. I have, like, 6.95 pounds of water. Okay, that's fine. He has a map here. So, this must be the dam? And is this his little house? So I need to follow, what are these, train tracks or something? Okay, sure. This dude's out. I'm just going to make sure there's nothing else that I might want around here, and then let's go.
That trapper's my key to getting out of here. He'd better not die on me.
Is he really the key? Ah, here we go. I was looking for oil. Okay, we got a bullet and we got some lantern fuel. All right, so I can load this gun up. Now, I'm going to just go here and check my objectives. It just says the wounded trapper. Enter the abandoned dam. All right, that's the only thing I've got to do. Okay, that's a cliff. I probably don't want to go that way. Let's take this guy's little road here. All right. He really is, Roma. If the pain caused him to pass out, yeah. We need to get him medical supplies. Like, that's the first objective. All right. Let's check out what he's got in his little barn down here. I'm going to look at the map, see where I am. Yeah, and we need to make it over to these train tracks. Oh, there's a house here, though. And like a watchtower, and then the dam is way over here. So there's a lot, actually, to explore. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, there's a little firewood. That's fine. Now, I'm hoping that in the trapper's house, that the fire that he's got is like one of those perpetual fires, like Grey Mother's, but not sure. All right, let me see. Let me just get my orientation on the map. This is the absolute worst way to go. We need to go this way. Really hope there's no bear that comes to get me. I should probably save it. Don't want any shenanigans. You never know. Alright, I'm looking. I guess I could try to go over these, but I think that's probably best if I just went to the right. Saw if this was possible to go this way. It's a little smoother. Yeah, a compass would be great. Maybe you do get one. Yeah, walking up these hills is really hard. I hope I don't fall. Break my legs. Alright, here we go. We made it over. Let me look at the map. I don't see anything. Alright, we need to get to these tracks. This could be something here. On his map, though, there was like a house that was right here. If I, you know, the drawing that was in his own little shack. So maybe there's still something over here that we can find. These trees have been cut down by somebody. Is that a little house? Can't see that well, but it looks like that might be a little shack or something. One person chill spot. Hey, Thanatoaster, what is up, my friend? Good to see you. Oh, this was one of the first areas. Interesting. Oh, it's not a shack, it's an old house. And it's not doing very well. We got mushrooms. We got the deadfall area. Indeed. Let's see what this place has to offer. Well, it has actually a wood stove. So we could, you know, if we got stranded out here, we could light a fire, spend some time. I'm gonna look at the map again. This is the deadfall area. There's a house here. It's the only thing that's actually on my map. There may be a house here, but I think that this is the house that he was indicating on his own map, and I should just keep heading this way. Looks like there's a line up here. Maybe this is a power line? Can't tell. I mean, that's what it's either telephone, power, or something like that. All right, and just gonna check my 6. There's the deadfall. We need to go to the dam, but where is the? Okay, this way is the house. Yeah, so these telephone or power lines just run along the railroad tracks. Makes sense. There's something up here. Are these train cars that are abandoned? Yeah, this is like the tunnel, maybe, where the train came through. Uh-oh. Oh my god. Oh god. I didn't do it fast enough. That thing nearly killed me. I wasn't expecting it.
Need some first aid.
Let's see. I got pain in a sprained wrist. The sprained wrist is fine. We'll just take the painkillers. I should have some. Alright. Ouch. I could just use the flare gun to scare them away too, but, you know, and here's the house right here. In all honesty, I thought I'd be able to get a shot off before it jumped on me, but I was not able to. I am. I'm carrying too much. You got that right. Let's go ahead and eat this pork and beans. Delicious. Drink some water. Here we go. Sweet. Little fire thing out here. What's in this house? We've discovered something. It's the camp office. Oh, they've got a lantern. They've got a workbench. Ooh, this is a great place. Why, it's a laptop computer. How about that? They're doing beautifully in here.
Could end up being useful.
It's all right. Fishing tackle. Ooh, and a hook. Okay. I haven't really got to fish at all yet. Anything good in here first aid wise? No. Empty. All right, that's bad. Scrap metal. Can repair stuff. They've got some paint. That is lantern fuel. We definitely want that. Park notice. Due to unusually cold weather this year, we're shutting down Mystery Lake Provincial Park a little earlier than usual. Make sure all the campers are packed up and ready to bug out by the rail truck. Anyone left behind will have to get out on foot. Not a nice prospect. As per the usual procedure, lock up all the lake cabins and make sure all provisions are stored in bear-proof containers. And please take the flag down this year. We had to replace it after last winter. The winds just tear it to shreds. After you finish closing down the camp, make sure to check in at the Forestry Service lookout as requested. Apparently, those guys think someone's been using their lookout to store hunting gear and drying old animal skins. Ooh, perfect. Man, I don't envy you that backwater posting. Great Bear has sure gone downhill since the quakes. Sure, Crispy, what's the game called, my friend? All right. And lantern matches. Yeah, we always want that. Sewing kit. Great. We could start a fire up in here, but it's not too cold. We're actually okay. Let me see. What else we got? Potbelly stove. I see something sitting over here. What's this blue thing? This is called the Frozen Angler, an instructional manual on ice fishing. Oh, okay, great. So now we can learn how to ice fish? We learned how to make a hook, catch a fish in the fishing hole found in ice fishing huts. Oh, okay, great.
That'll come in handy.
Well, I mean, we already have gloves, but anything in here? Any food? There's a soda, a couple sodas. All right, love it. Some cloth on the door. Let's see, what else we got in here? Papers. Business papers. There's a rope tied down there. Books. Wheels. I guess, yeah, I was going to say, we can break them down for wood. Like, what are you doing with wheels? Ooh, salty crackers. They're in good shape, too. That's kind of like the mother lode right there. Tower of Fantasy. Okay, cool. Thanks for the recommendation, my friend. Oh, key to cabin 3. Take it. We're getting in cabin 3.
Wonder if this is any good to eat.
Beef jerky is good to eat, always. Never goes bad. Always good. Slim Jim's good all year round. Alright, let's go upstairs. There's cloth. Okay. Books. Trash can. Business papers. Man, there's beds. This place is awesome. There's some shoes, some socks. Mystery Lake and area. So this is information about the town or this section of, and oh, it updates some of the map for us. That's cool.
Hope I can still eat this.
Of course we could still eat this. It's delicious. Another bedroll if you lose yours, and there's a trunk. Cargo pants. You can break them down anyway. Oh, that's funny, Thanatoaster. That's interesting. Cup of herbal tea.
Better hang on to this.
How long has that been there? We're drinking it. It's been here for 2 years. All right. Some very nice looking bunk beds and some socks. Go ahead and search these.
This will come in handy.
I know. This is a good place if, you know, it's not the end of the world. Awesome. So we'll definitely have to come back here and stay. I'm going to need to dump some of my gear and see if there's any clothing and stuff of mine that needs repairing as we make our way towards the old dam. But for now, I can just... Oh, there's an extra hatchet back there if you lose yours, I guess. I can just celebrate the fact that we have made it to a good spot. Oh, are those bullets? What's that? Yeah.
I could use this.
They're like, we just store ammo back here. The old lodge. Okay. Sweet. Got some more bullets, too. And we can leave the camp office that way if we want. But I'm doing just fine in here. It's great to have some firepower. I feel a little bit safer, but the bullets are so scarce, I don't want to use them. But I'm excited about, like, we're going to get to ice fish eventually. And I'm pumped that we did survive and make it through the caves and complete part 1 of the game. So now we're in part 2, and there's a lot to explore and do, and I'm excited to get into that. But everyone, it is indeed my bedtime, so I want to say thank you so much for coming out to our double Light and Dark stream, Dave the Diver, then the Long Dark. 2 fantastic games. I hope you all have an excellent evening or day. We will be playing RuneScape tomorrow if you want to tune in. Roma, Alex, Morgan, Thanatoaster, Crispy, Spark Trap, Amac, Dave, Hot Dog, Avina, Jennifer, MLG, Nickman, Space Fox, Fading, Max, Chew, Sad Cats, Crab, Grim, Distro. Everybody out there, take care. Have a great one.